Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to our Spirit Message and Tip. So this is piggybacking on the two cards that we got in the other reading. And so the Spirit Message and Tip would not leave me alone all morning. At first I was just going to keep it to myself, but I feel like being guided to share it on the channel. So if you're guided to this message, then you'll find it helpful like I did. But basically, quote unquote, it was keeping a new equilibrium. Keeping a new equilibrium will really help you going forward. And this is the Spirit Message Tip. And these cards here is all about trust and staying calm and staying lit and going forward, which has been a repeating message. But this is really going into detail about what we can personally do for ourselves to stay calm and connected and stay lit, which has been a recurring message. So it's literally, they're calling it keeping a new equilibrium. They actually have me look up the word equilibrium. So it's about keeping a new equilibrium. So let me just give you the definition of equilibrium, even though we do know the term, but I just wanted, they had me, I'm going to give it to you the way they guided me to this. It's all about keeping a new equilibrium, and this is what's going to really help you going forward. Equilibrium means a state in which opposing forces or influences are balanced. It's a state of physical balance, and it's a calm state of mind. And similar words are balance, equality, stability, composure, calmness, calm, collectedness. So you are going to be guided to be keeping a new equilibrium at this time and going forward. And they're saying it will really help you going forward. So think of it just in terms, I like that, just summing it up, keeping a new equilibrium. So what does this mean? This is a repeating message to really think more on this. And this is what I've been guided to do, to really think more on this and to think more this way. It's truly keeping a new equilibrium. And what does this even mean? So you may have your whole life done things to stay balanced, calm. But this is a step further, going up a notch in this, proactively and almost preemptively, radical, new, different ways to even further implement this to keeping a new equilibrium. And I feel like it's keeping a new equilibrium. You know, we're all energy, so you're doing this for yourself and for others, for holding a new equilibrium, keeping a new equilibrium. So what does this entail for you? Okay, changing or modifying. And you're going to be guided to this. You're going to be feeling this personally. But what does this entail for you? Changing or modifying some long-held beliefs, ways of thinking, ways of doing. Can you do things or think things in a more balanced way, a more calm way? Can you approach life with a better equilibrium so you actually remain more powerful no matter what happens, what comes at you? Feels like it's knocking you off, but it's not now. You've established a better equilibrium. That's the power that lies in that. So use this time to analyze, how do you think? How do you react? What is your pattern that actually throws you off even more? Can you catch that? Can you catch yourself? Yes, you can. And this is kind of piggybacking on that spirit message when they said you can catch, yes, you can catch your spin. So I think this is being an explanation mark or almost a continuation. Yes, you can. This is keeping a new equilibrium. With a new equilibrium, you will be better balanced and equipped for all you are doing and facing. You will be able to keep moving forward with more balance, a sense of more calm. Has the world calmed? Has the world gotten more balanced? You do you first. Keeping a new equilibrium while you do your work, as you live your life. Keeping a new equilibrium. Watch what happens. And they said it will almost feel like you are then rewarded for keeping your equilibrium in the most magical ways. And that was the spirit message and tip. So for a while, I was just holding it on to myself. You know, sometimes I get spirit messages. I just email them to myself, and the ones that stand out, I leave on the channel. But this one wouldn't leave me alone. So at first I kept it to myself, but now I'm sharing here. So again, keeping a new equilibrium. And I know personally, and you might have felt this personally, that as the world has gotten crazier and more chaotic and more outrageous, like eruptions and everything else, that you've been guided to actually get more calm, more balanced. It doesn't mean that things in your life have gotten more calm or balanced, but you are being guided to implement things, and it's changing the way you think, the way you react, what you're doing in your day that is actually counteractive. Like it's keeping a new equilibrium, quite literally. Like you maybe have already been guided to ways to stay more balanced, more calm. And it's not just for today or tomorrow, it's to carry with you always, to keep quite literally a new equilibrium. So beyond this message, you might have been finding that you're actually being guided to ways that actually keep you more balanced, calm. And it doesn't mean the world around you has changed, but you have now implemented and changed and modified the way that you think, the way that you work, the way that you're doing things. It's bringing in and holding more balance and calmness. So I found this really amazing. And so I have been like sitting on this and kind of really, like they said, think about this. It's truly keeping a new equilibrium. What does this even mean for you? And even though our whole lives we may have done certain things at certain times to stay balanced or calm, but this is a step further. This is what they're saying, it's a step further, going up a notch in this, proactively and almost preemptively. That's the 2 points, like it's proactive and preemptively, so that you are really keeping a new equilibrium. And like they said, what does this entail for you? Is it changing or modifying some long-held beliefs, ways of thinking, ways of doing? Can you think and do things in a more balanced way, a more calm way? Can you approach life with a better equilibrium so you actually remain more powerful no matter what happens, what comes at you? Because sometimes things come at you, it knocks you off, but it's not now. You've established a better equilibrium. They want us to even go up a notch with that. There's a power that lies in that. That's what they're saying, there's a power. And that's another thing they kept on saying about staying lit. So use this time to analyze, how do you think? How do you react? What's your pattern that actually throws you off even more? Can you catch that? Can you catch yourself? They're saying yes. This is keeping a new equilibrium. And with a new equilibrium that you keep, you will be better balanced and equipped for all you're doing and facing. You're going to be able to keep moving forward with a more balanced sense of more calm. You don't have to wait until the world around you or everybody else starts calming down and get more balanced. This is you keeping a new equilibrium while you do your work, as you live your life, and then you watch what happens. They said it will almost feel like you are then rewarded for keeping your equilibrium in the most magical ways. I love this so much. So I am glad I'm sharing it. But this is Master Buddha and Faith over here on the right. And this is all about staying deeply connected and staying calm. Yes, trust the good in yourself and others and see the light in the world and keep moving forward that way. But I love this, keeping a new equilibrium. It's a lot to think about, actually. And you're going to see that you'll be guided on ways to change, modify, or bring it up a notch. Because like they said, then you're better equipped. You stay lit. You stay in power, powerful, moving forward. It's keeping a new equilibrium. And it is new. It's new to us. It's up a notch. Keeping a new equilibrium. So they're saying this will really help you going forward. So this has been the Spirit Message Tip. I wish you the best. Keeping a new equilibrium. Take care. Bye-bye.